Okay, so I've got my chakra stones laid out here, and I kind of want to do a thing and pull a card for each one, but I actually want to use a very unlikely deck, and I want to use the song deck. So I want to get a song for each chakra. I don't know why. I thought, okay, this might be really interesting. So we're going to start at the root chakra and go from there. Okay, what song do we have for the root chakra for this collective, please? What song do we have? So we have When Doves Cry by Prince. How can you just leave me standing alone in a world that's so cold? Maybe I'm just too demanding. Maybe I'm just like my father, too bold. Maybe you're just like my mother. She's never satisfied. Why do we scream at each other? This is what it sounds like when doves cry. Touch, if you will, my stomach. Feel how it trembles inside. You've got the butterflies all tied up. Don't make me chase you. Even doves have pride. You've been through some things. You have seen some things of the world beyond your age. I feel like even as a child, you saw things far beyond your age. You experienced things far beyond your age. You knew sadness at an early age. You knew separation, and you knew how to keep yourself small to keep yourself safe. The one on the bottom is Forever and Ever Amen by Randy Travis. But you're not just time that I'm killing. I'm no longer one of those guys. As sure as I live, this love that I give is going to be yours until the day that I die. Oh, baby, I'm going to love you forever. Forever and ever, amen. So I do feel like it has been about learning to love yourself and finding safety within yourself, especially creating your own safe space. Wow, okay. So now let's do the sacral chakra and see what song the sacral chakra has for us today. What song does this chakra have for us today? Witchy Woman by Eagles. Raven hair and ruby lips, sparks fly from her fingertips. Echoed voices in the night. She's a restless spirit on an endless flight. Woohoo, witchy woman, see how high she flies. Witchy woman, she got the moon in her eye. She held me spellbound in the night, dancing shadows and firelight. Crazy laughter in another room, and she drove herself to madness with a silver spoon. Witchy woman, see how high she flies. Witchy woman, she got the moon in her eye. You know, honestly, the message that's coming through really strong for this is there's something really sexually magnetic about you. Like you really have got some moves. I also feel like there's something about your spirit, something about your essence that leaves an imprint on people. The one on the bottom is Authentically by Adam Oracle. I ain't for everybody. I ain't trying to be. Ain't gotta like you. You ain't gotta like me. Quit pretending you don't like what you see. Show me you authentically. And I do feel like you do have an authenticity. You walk through the world in a way that other people are almost afraid to, because you learn to stop hiding yourself, to stop trying to be anything other than what you are and who you're becoming. Okay. So the next one is the solar plexus chakra. Let's see what song this chakra has for us. The solar plexus. What song do we have for this one today, please? Sacral solar plexus. It feels like there's a transition. I need to take a breath and slow down. Solar plexus. Okay. Baby One More Time by Britney Spears, and Liberate Me by Lee Vassy. And then Stuck in the Middle by Lil Man J. There's a lot of energy going on in the solar plexus. It almost feels like a spiritual fight for your seat of power. And it's almost coming through like you're needing to reclaim your seat of power. Okay, so Baby One More Time by Britney Spears says, my loneliness is killing me, and I must confess, I still believe. When I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign. Hit me, baby, one more time. Oh, baby, baby. The reason I breathe is you. Boy, you got me blinded. Oh, pretty baby, there's nothing that I wouldn't do. It's not the way I planned it. Show me how you want it to be. Tell me, baby, 'cause I need to know now. 'Cause I need to know now. This also kind of feels like the need to break certain cycles, having more discernment in relationships. Liberate Me. It says, undoubtedly, the translation of the Spanish lyrics are, undoubtedly every battle will come to an end. From the ashes of my healing, I try to begin again. Now I'm running down a road I've never been before, and I'll only know if it's a waste of time. If I try to find myself and can't see anymore, then it's how I'll know I've gone too far. Yeah, but I won't say the words, at least not out loud. Can't call out like that. I won't say I don't know where I'm going. I just know that I am trying to be free. Liberate me, looking for my God to show me the way. This is like finding your faith, finding your purpose. It's like you don't know you've gone too far until you've lost yourself, and then you know. So it's also this very deliberate thing of being true to oneself, finding true freedom. It feels like almost like freedom of expression, like human expression. I'm Stuck in the Middle by Lil Man J. I'm too good for the bad ones, but ain't no good for the good ones neither. Think I made it this time just to be drugged right back through the ringer. I've been broke, lost and alone. Hate these highs come with these lows. Not too much and not too little. Just find myself stuck in the middle. I swear the man in the mirror, he ain't the same one that I've been. I wish the path was clearer, 'cause these crossroads never seem to end. They always say that time's gonna tell. Guess I'll leave it to the man himself. There's a lot going on in the solar plexus chakra. Because it feels like loneliness in a crowded room, finding freedom by finding yourself, but it also kind of feels like there's a stuck energy, kind of being stuck in some kind of rut or even cycle. That's a lot. Okay, for the heart space. That one was kind of rough. It makes me almost want to give up on this thing and like not continue. Like, this doesn't make any sense. Nobody's going to get this, but I'm going to persevere. Does the heart chakra, of course there's two. They're just like, oh, we can do two? Which is really three, because I always take the one on the bottom. So, oh, that's funny. We got the same song, but we got a Spanish, one of the Spanish verses. Huh. It's not the same verse, same song, but not the same verse. Okay. Same song, different verse. That's significant for the heart space, the heart chakra. So you got Inner Vision by Valentina and ASMR Pink. Yeah. Now I smile through the dark. I'm still learning, but I'm on a mission, and I got tunnel vision. I have a really good feeling about this. Put a target on my goals I can't miss. Lately I've been manifesting, setting good intentions, and I believe in me. Everything I want is in me. I attract abundance to me. Inner vision. Yeah. Learning to love yourself, finding your worth, and honing in on your vision, what your heart really wants. And then Liberate Me by Lee Vasi. Cada noche yo busco la voz de mis Dios, porque me de la fuerza para seguir adelante, a pesar de los ataques de mis enemigos. Yo sé que tendré la victoria como siempre. Now I'm running down a road I've never been before, and I'll only know if it's a waste of time. If I try to find myself and can't see anymore, then it's how I'll know I've gone too far. And this Spanish lyric is basically like, despite the attacks of my enemies, I always like am victorious, like always. Again, with the freedom, the finding freedom, finding peace. And Brave by Sarah Bareilles. Everybody's been there. Everybody's been stared down by the enemy, fallen for the fear and done some disappearing. Bow down to the mighty. But don't run. Stop holding your tongue. Maybe there's a way out of the cage where you live. Maybe one of these days you can let the light in. Show me how big your brave is. Say what you want to say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I want to see you be brave. Wow. This is a call to action, a call to be brave, a call to share your inner vision. Again, it feels like finding freedom in your purpose. Okay, and the throat chakra, which I feel like with the lapis lazuli, it should be the third eye, but it's got the throat symbol, so we're doing it. What message does the throat chakra have for us today? Throat chakra, what you want to say? Because we were just asked to be brave. I want to see you be brave. Let the words fall out. Okay, so we got Hands by Jewel, and then okay, clearly I have a problem because there's literally like 5 of these in this deck, and this is the 3rd one we've gotten in a row. I can't even make it up. It's like, maybe it's my favorite song because I did learn Spanish just so I could sing the lyrics. So like when I did it, I put the lyrics as they're sung, and then I did the translation, and I did 2 verses, so there's 4 cards. But then after I'd done that, I realized, oh, I already kind of did. I did a shorter one, which, yeah, we already that one. That's the one I was like, oh, I didn't know I'd already done the song and put it in the deck. Oh, and I just did it 4 more times, so now there's 5. Oh, and we've got 3 of them here. I feel like these cards are telling on me a little bit. Okay, so you got Hands by Jewel. If I could tell the world just one thing, it would be that we're all okay, and not to worry, because worry is wasteful and useless in times like these. I won't be made useless, won't be idle with despair. Will gather myself around my faith, for light does the darkness most fear. My hands are small, I know, but they're not yours, they are my own, and I am never broken. Wow. That's like knowing what you have to give, knowing your value. Like, it's don't overvalue what you are not, but don't undervalue what you are. That quote's kind of coming through here. and not to compare your journey to another, because your throat chakra is about your voice, is about your experience. Your gift to the world is your experience, your lived experience, your perceptive or your perception, and the gifts that are inherent. That's your gift to the world. I mean, I'm not saying you're God's gift, but I mean, I kind of am. I mean, but it's like embracing that gift. And then Liberate Me by Lee Vassy. Sin duda cada batalla va a llegar a su final. Desde las cenizas de mi sanidad trato de empezar. Now I'm running down a road I've never been before, and I'll only know if it's a waste of time. If I try to find myself and can't see anymore, then it's how I'll know I've gone too far. Yeah. And the translation from that, we know that from the solar plexus. Undoubtedly, every battle will come to an end. From the ashes of my healing, I try to begin again. So, okay, there's an overwhelming energy of freedom. And I mean, there's a good chunk of cards in the deck. So for 3 of the 5 to come out already, that's okay. Seems like a lot, but okay. So now we're at the third eye chakra. What song? Oh, that was fast. Okay, we got these 2. Southern Girl by Incubus and Not the Doctor by Alanis Morissette. Should we take the one on the bottom? It won't hurt to have a third. And then Way Better by Jackie Leger. Okay, so the third eye chakra, the songs. Southern Girl by Incubus. You're an exception to the rule. You're a bona fide rarity. You're all I ever wanted. Southern Girl, could you want me? So come outside and walk with me. We'll try each other on and see if we fit. And with our roots become a tree to shade what we make under it. We'll behave like animals, swing from tree to tree. We could do anything that turns you up and sets you free. So like, I mean, I didn't want to say you're God's gift, but I also kind of am. But like, this is also with the third eye. This is knowing that your people are out there, the people that you fit with, your soul group, where your roots are. But I also feel like something about your perception, it's different. You see more. You're definitely a seer. Probably got at least 1 or 2 of the clairs. Also feel like this is about legacy. So like what am I trying to say? A third eye legacy? But like, because you know who you are. You're always finding new layers and new depths, but you know there's a self-awareness. The next one is Not the Doctor by Alanis Morissette. I don't want to be the filler if the void is solely yours. I don't want to be your glass of single malt whiskey hidden in the bottom drawer. I don't want to be a bandage if the wound is not mine. Lend me some fresh air. I don't want to be adored for what I merely represent to you. I don't want to be your babysitter. You're a very big boy now. I don't want to be your mother. I didn't carry you in my womb for 9 months. Show me the back door. Like, I'm not your mama. I'm not the doctor. I'm some Southern girl. And Way Better by Jackie Leger. There's something about the way the rain falling on a window pane can make you think about some things. It's funny how it all worked out. I can see it clearly now. I had to go through all the pain because God, you had better for me. I couldn't see it then. I took a while. That's on me. I was all in my head and all in my emotions. But as soon as I let go, you had way, 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 way better. Yeah. Blind faith with the third eye, trusting something, trusting there is a purpose, trusting that it all is for something and that somehow eventually it's all going to make sense. Okay, and then the crown chakra. What song do we have for the crown chakra, please? Okay. So we got Carnival by Natalie Merchant, D&D by Will Gittins, and Not About Love by Fiona Apple. Boy, this has been a mixed bag. I'm like, did I bite off more than I could chew? Am I going to be able to make this make sense? But here we are. Okay, Carnival by Natalie Merchant. I've walked these streets, a virtual stage, it seemed to me. Makeup on their faces, actors took their places next to me. I've walked these streets in a carnival of sights to see. All the cheap thrill seekers, the vendors and the dealers, they crowded around me. Have I been blind? Have I been lost inside myself and my own mind? Hypnotized, mesmerized by what my eyes have seen. Man, yeah, I feel like you've seen a lot. You've seen behind the curtain, behind the mask, and you've seen the hard truth. But again, there's this level of feeling like you always are keeping yourself on track in some way. Like you're always keeping yourself in line. And maybe it's almost like this higher self guidance. Like it's you, but like you're guiding you. Like, I keep knocking this down. It's like this, I almost want to say it's an immersive experience. And I don't even know what it means. So I'm going to move on. The next one is D&D by Will Gittins. D&D, D&D. Don't mess with my vibe. Don't mess with my peace. D&D, D&D. I ain't got no time for bad energy. Do not disturb me. I'm just living life how it's supposed to be. So D&D, D&D, do not disturb. It's been a long week. Why is everybody trying to call me? Okay. Yeah, I like being lonely. No responding. Just leave me alone, please. I do feel like there's something different because of the perspective you have, the unique perspective, the unique experience you have as being you in this world. Um, it does feel like you could probably even get easily overwhelmed because you almost like soak in more information because you anchor in so much light, like you have this capacity. And so I feel like there is this need to be very protective, especially over your crown, but very protective over your energy so that you don't accumulate a lot of residual dust, I guess, like energetic heaviness or like dust from like taking in your surroundings so much. I can see that you can be easily overstimulated as well. Okay, and the last one is Not About Love by Fiona Apple. A conversation once colored by esteem became dialogue as a diagram of a play for blood. Took a vacation, my palate got clean. Now I could taste your agenda while you're spitting your cud. And it doesn't make sense. I should fall for the king craft of a meritless crown. It doesn't seem right to take information given at close range for the gag and the bind and the ammunition round. Not about love, because I am not in love. In fact, I can't stop falling out. Ooh-wee. You saw some things you could not unsee about some people. And I feel like on some level it almost has you questioning yourself. That's kind of been a big process. It feels like the energy of something like from the inside out. And I think you could apply various things to that. Life has not always been fair, has not always been kind. But you continue to try to be the best version of yourself. And there is something about you, something so authentic and magnetic. And actually, the word I want to say is magnificent. Something very creative and exciting, even. This is about finding, really, it's about taking back your power. There almost feels like I get stuck when I'm in this solar plexus energy. And I mean, stuck in the middle is literally right there. But I almost get stuck on this baby one more time. It's like, it almost is coming through as like cognitive dissonance, or even like a moon void period. Those two don't seem like they're related, but right now they have the same feeling. I don't even know if I'm accurately describing it. There's something very stuck, and I actually literally want to get my bell to break up the energy, to break up the stagnancy. Like I'm almost struggling to catch my breath. It would probably be really good to get out in nature, to go take a walk in the, even especially even if it's cold outside or chilly or even windy. There is a shift happening, a transition happening. So I guess I just want to say, trust the energy. Okay, so it does feel like you're learning to listen to yourself, and you're learning to speak up for yourself, learning to show up for yourself, and that's the true embodiment of self-love. So you've become exactly the person that you wanted to be, that the younger version of you wanted to be. So you may not be who you want to be at this point in time, but you're so much closer to that than you are to who you used to be. And not only that, you're exactly the perfect person to get you to that version of you. Your younger versions of you are so proud. And you do have a unique voice, and it should not be compared to others. There's something also, because this one is both languages, there's almost like a dual language, or like multinational or even multidimensional thing. So I could see this as like, not only people on earth benefit from the power of your voice, your words, your truth, but also multidimensional beings could also learn as well. So this is like not just Earth school, but like galactic school type thing. Like your voice, the power of your voice, the power of your words. And I think you're very intelligent with your words. So you know what I mean. There's something about your words, the way you make people think. Okay. You are the exception. And I feel like you've learned to stop people pleasing and to kind of prioritize yourself and not try to fix everybody. And you have faith that there's something so perfectly aligned for you that you can't help but manifest that thing. Because you are, I want to say, you are that girl, or you are that guy. I feel like you've learned a lot of lessons. You've learned a lot of lessons. You've lived a lot of life, and you're very protective of your peace. Again, I'm feeling this need to be protective of your crown specifically. Let's get any last closing songs or messages for this reading. This was interesting. I don't know if anybody will resonate, but we'll see what we got. So we got She Got It by Teddy Swims, Coco Jones, and Glorilla. And Conceited by Lola Young are the ones that fell out. And then on the bottom is The Same Bitch by Sarah Daphne Gray. So she got it. She got it. Everything that I need. Always been so good to me. Now show me how you do it. First thing first, it's a real body. Oh, you can tell how it moves. It's so goddamn beautiful. And you need 2 hands when you hold it. Yeah, first thing first, it's a real body. So you're already you're the exact right person for someone. Exactly as you are now. And that person is out there like working on themselves in the way they need to become aligned to your energy. And like on your side, you're kind of doing the same. Like this total radical self-acceptance, loving your body, almost being conceited about it. You bought me some flowers. I gave them to someone else. Told me that you loved me. You're just talking to yourself. I don't want to know. I don't want to hear it. Let yourself out. You're so conceited. Yeah. Gave me flowers, but I gave them away. Because the same bitch, there's a million mean manipulators like you, but that couldn't be me. At least one of us knows the definition of honesty. Honestly, you can try to take me down, but I am way up high on a throne in the sky with my man on the side. I can't hear you from my kingdom, baby. Yeah, my energy is safe from you. Wasted too much time by playing games with you. Couldn't stay in your damn lane, could you? Time after time, you would act like a snake and lie. Calling somebody out on their shit, not falling for the breadcrumbs and the one-liners and the ulterior motives and the people who don't honor and respect you. There's no time for that. And we're going to split it on Gangster of Love by Ayanna Lee. They call me the gangster of love, and loving me might be dangerous. If I give you the keys to my heart and you break it, then just know I might key your car, because baby, I'm never changing up. I'm still the gangster of love. Heart of gold and some brass knuckles. Good time, but I'm a bad motherfucker. Sugar sweet, but I'll put a lick up on a sucker. Hurt me, I bet you never hurt another. You teach people lessons. You are a karmic lesson in and of yourself for people. There's something special here, something uniquely you that you contribute to the world. And whatever it is, it's really beautiful and it's blossoming in exactly the way it's supposed to. And as much as you're feeling yourself, you're going to start really feeling yourself. And that's how you're going to know that you are perfectly aligned. You are feeling good in your skin and taking care of you and honoring you and demanding that of others. So I love you, and I hope that made sense.